Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm happy you're here today. I have been on the hunt for some neutral summer decor, and today I thought it would be fun to take you along with me thrifting so that you can see some of the items that I look for when we are approaching a season change. Now I know it's still kind of early, we're still in spring, and a lot of you aren't quite ready to start thinking about summer yet, but I really like to get a jump on things so that I can start planning out the colors and the themes that I want to use for the upcoming season. So let's head to some thrift stores and see what we can find. So on this thrifting trip, I am specifically looking for items that are neutral, items that will work for the summer season, but also for late spring. I'm looking for warm metals like this brass piece, as well as any sort of items that will carry me through the summer season. Baskets are always a really great item to search for when you're thrifting. There are so many different styles that you can find, and different looks can really change up your home throughout the season. I love this handled basket as well as this brown pot, and I thought this little tripod candle holder was pretty interesting as well. I know a lot of you guys are a fan of the blue and white, and so I thought it would be fun to take a look at this Liberty blue plate. And you guys, this bell was massive. It was brass. It was only $12.99, and I really did consider buying it, but I just wasn't sure where I would put it. And then they had another little egg holder. These are always really cute in the spring and summer seasons, especially if you like a cottage or farmhouse look in your home. I am on the hunt for a new side table, and I thought this one was pretty interesting. I like the legs on it, and I'm pretty sure my mom had this one in the 1980s, but there was something about it that I was kind of drawn to. I was considering it. There are so many options at the thrift store, especially at my local Jericho Road store, and once a month, they'll put the entire store on 50% off, and that is when you find some great deals. I thought this hutch was really beautiful. I love the clean lines on it. I thought it would be really beautiful if it was painted black. Lamps are a great item to look for at the thrift store, especially if you like that vintage look. Now, because I'm looking for summer items, I also want to try to find items for outside. So I thought I'd take a look at some of these outdoor benches. This white one was really pretty. They had a couple of different looks and options for outdoor dining. And I especially liked this one here on the end of this section with the wicker chairs. It had a really beautiful wicker and black tone to it. Pillows for as far as the eye could see. I was kind of impressed. They had them all sort of arranged by color, and this one caught my eye. I liked the neutral coloring on it. I have plenty of pillows though. Storing them is a real beast, but I thought they were a little bit too gray for my home anyway. I like the taupe color on the back. I decided not to take them home. It It's always so much fun to see what items people have collected and decided to donate. This collection of teapot houses were so cute. And I did have a couple of finds that I want to share with you, but before we do that, I'd like to send a special thank you to today's video sponsor, Velobox. You guys know I am a big fan of Velobox. Their monthly candle subscription is one of the favorite things that arrives in my mail once a month. This month it is Blossom Festival. This is a light and fragrant candle. The neat thing about Velobox is that all of their monthly subscriptions come also with a free gift, and each candle is beautifully packaged in a fabric pull tie bag and a secret free gift that comes with every subscription. I do have a discount code for you, so if you are interested in starting your own Velobox candle subscription, go ahead and use the discount code goodehome50 for 50% off of your first shipment. All right, guys, that was an awesome thrift trip, and I did find some amazing items. I actually have to be honest with you and let you know that the clips that you saw were filmed over a few days. This was not all filmed in one day because sometimes it does take a little bit of time to curate items, especially if you're looking for a certain color scheme or a certain theme, and that's exactly what I've been doing lately. I've been on the hunt for neutral items that can be used throughout the year, but I really do want to tone down some of the color for summer, and so I think I'm gonna head in that direction as I make the swap for early summer decorating this year. So I wanna start with an item that I picked up at Goodwill. This is an item that I found at a Goodwill that's not local to me, actually. I was about an hour or so south of me. And this is just a checker set, or chess set, I guess. It came with all of the pieces inside. I'm not a good chess player. My son is a very good chess player. He tried to teach me a few times, but I can't remember how to play. But it's definitely workable if that's something that you enjoy. But what I wanted was these beautiful colors and patterns. Look at the wood tone. For $2.99, I thought this would be a beautiful accent for maybe shelf styling, or I think I'm gonna end up putting it over on the side table beside the couch. I love the wood tones and the creams, and it's exactly the look I'm going for late spring, early summer. So I thought this was a really good find. Now I wanna talk a little bit about baskets because I am a sucker for baskets when it comes to thrifting. I feel like every time I go to the thrift store, I always come out with a basket, at least one, but sometimes more than one. But I went to a place called Red, White, and Blue Thrift. I actually heard about this place from watching Carrie Lynn's channel. This is a thrift store that is in Tampa. It's huge. I know she made the trek down to that store recently, and for me it's only about a 45 to 50 minute drive, so I thought it would be worth it. And I did find a few great items, including this basket right here. I love the look of this basket. I love that it's so open and airy. The color of the wood or the wicker is really warm, and I thought that would be really beautiful for summer as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this in the kitchen or in the dining room, but this one was a really good find. It ended up only costing me $2.99. So I really enjoy finding structural elements like this, especially in the woven tones, because they sort of warm things up and they create a little bit more of an organic feel when you're decorating in the warmer months. So on that same day when I went to Red, White, and Blue Thrift, I also came away with this basket, and I thought this one was really beautiful as well. It's a lighter tone. You can see it's more of like a blonde coloring, and definitely a woven, so really good for the summer season. But I bought this with the intention of using this outside for entertaining if we do like a dinner outside on the patio. So this one also was $2.99, and I love that it is a large rectangular shape. This would be good for serving drinks or appetizers to bring things in and out of the house when we're doing outdoor dining. So I really enjoy this one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be decorating only with this one or if it's only gonna be used for functional, but that's the beauty of baskets and trays, is that they can do double duty, especially in the summer months. Surprise, surprise, I have one more woven item. This one was also $2.99. I picked this one up also at Red, White, and Blue Thrift in Tampa. And this one, actually, I am going to be using specifically for outdoor entertaining. I thought it would be fun to use this for plasticware and just sort of set this off on the side and keep everything organized outdoors. Love the wood tone, especially the deep dark coloring of it. And when I'm not using it for summer decor, I actually could use it for for drawer organization as well. So for $2.99, I could not pass up on this drawer organizer. So one of the things I really like to do in the warmer months is decorate with glass. I feel like using glass in the home during the warm weather months helps to sort of lighten everything up and make everything almost feel ethereal and airy. And so I really love using glass for pictures and for florals, but also for kitchen decor. And so when I came across this juicer, I thought this would make a beautiful decorative piece that also could be functional. This actually reminds me of my grandma. She used to make orange juice all the time using a manual juicer like this, and I thought this would be a really fun piece to have. I think I'm gonna actually end up using this in my kitchen windowsill in the evening, especially during the summer months. The sun is setting and that golden hour sunlight comes through my kitchen window, and I thought this would be a really beautiful look in the kitchen window as a functional piece, but also as a decorative element. I picked this one up at a local thrift store for $3, and I thought that was a really great deal for such a pretty item. So I came across this while I was thrifting at my local Jericho Road thrift store. It was 50 cents, and I love that it is brass, but I also thought it was really pretty with the floral design on it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it looks like the floral design is etched into the little bud vase. This would be great for shelf styling. You guys know, well, some of you guys know, I have a peg shelf that I like to decorate in the spring and summer months, and little items like this are really nice little accent pieces just for filler, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to use this for the summer or the fall, but I'll be honest with you, it would go perfectly all year round because it has a very neutral look. And you guys, brass is timeless, right? These beautiful metals that you can transition year after year are a great find, especially when you can pick them up at such a great price at the thrift store. Now, a lot of you guys know that I love to use green in my house, especially during the summer months. It's one of my favorite colors, and recently Daya Lane sent me some really beautiful green bar stools, and so that is the color that I want to use to accent everything else this summer. And when I came across this little creamer at the thrift store, I thought it was really cute. The coloring of the polka dots are like a deep green, almost like a forest green. This was $1.50, and it does have a little chip on the top, so I will probably not use this for sugar. I'll end up probably only using this for shelf styling, but I thought it was really cute and neutral, and this would look great in my hutch or over in my coffee bar. I could use it to hold spoons, lots of different uses for little ceramic pieces like this. So when you come across small items that are neutral like this, they're always a good find. So when it comes to the summer and the warm weather months, I love terracotta. There is something so warm and welcoming and inviting about the color of terracotta. And so when I came across this ginger jar, or maybe a garlic holder, I'm not exactly sure which, I thought this would be a great item for my kitchen, but also it would be really beautiful for shelf styling. It was $2, and I love the little handle detail on it. I thought it was super cute, and this is a neutral piece that actually can transition season to season. So for $2, I thought this was a great find. So as we come to the end of the thrifted items, I wanted to share with you one of my favorite purchases. This vase I picked up recently while I was shopping at Goodwill. It was $4.98, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I loved the texture on it. The color is so pretty, and I really like the shape. I thought this would be a great item for maybe some tall stems, something that maybe looks a little bit dramatic, either on my little table there in the back that you guys can see lighted, or even maybe on my dining table or island. This is a piece that I can use all throughout the summer and into the fall because it's definitely neutral and it's the right size. So this was a happy find. I love this for $4.98. And you guys, you cannot go wrong when thrifting. Be on the lookout for all sorts of vessels and jars. Now, I do have a few more items I want to share with you, but these are actually not thrifted. This next vessel that I picked up, I got from Walmart. This is from the Better Homes and Gardens line, and I love the natural and blonde color of this wood. So because I want to use green as an accent color, I plan to use really neutral creamy whites and beige colored florals, and I think that will look really beautiful in this sort of neutral and organic vessel. So a little bit of deviation from what I typically go for in the summer months, but because this is a neutral transitional piece, I grabbed it because I can use it even into the fall and winter. Now, a lot of you guys may already have seen that I I like to link my Amazon storefront in my description box. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, check out the description box below because you can find some really great items. Some of my favorite items are in there, things that I am currently using to decorate, and this is one of them. I thought this was an absolutely gorgeous tray. I love the scallop detail, and the neutral color of the wicker is absolutely gorgeous. The little handles make it really easy to move, especially if you're going to use this like maybe on your island or an area where you typically will sit to eat. It's nice to have the handles because then you can easily move this around without having to, you know, grab from the bottom and worry about dropping things. But I thought this was a really great find. So if you're looking for something like this for your summer decorating, go ahead and check out my Amazon storefront below. You'll find this and a whole bunch of other great decorative items in that storefront. Now, just keep in mind, I am an affiliate, so that means whenever you use my link to purchase through my Amazon storefront, I do make a small commission. So I really appreciate you guys supporting my channel. Thank you so much. And the final item that I wanted to share with you guys, I actually picked up at Dollar General. I know that Dollar General is not a place that typically people will think of for decorative items, but take a look at this propagation station. I thought it was really cute. The glass is perfect for that light and airy look that I'm going for, and you guys may know that I really love using brass and gold and warm metals, especially in the summer months. So I think I'll be using this on my windowsill. I think for $3 this is a perfect complement to that glass juicer that I had mentioned for the windowsill as well. It's a great piece for propagating some pothos plants or even just using as a bud vase. Well guys, that's gonna do it for the thrift haul. Thanks so much for coming along and shopping in store with me, as well as taking a look at some of these items that I picked up. I hope that you are having a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, check out that video right there. It's a great one.